What's up, YouTube? This is that Asian kid here with a deck profile on Batteryman. Yeah, I know, right? Batterymen haven't been around for a while. Not a lot of people play them, but I still do. What's interesting about Batteryman is they do not synchro, which I really like. It's different from the current format, and they can still keep up with the current decks, which I think is interesting. So let's get started real quick on them. The first thing in this deck is these guys. 3 Batteryman Microcells. This guy is your main searcher for the Batteryman. If he's split face up, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Batteryman from your deck to the field. And if he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you get a draw 1 card. So that's a lot of pluses right there. 3 Batteryman D's. He's a solid wall. That's why I have him in here. He has 1900 defense. He has the effect of Duke Frog, so if your opponent's monster attacks, you can actually change the target to him. He's great for sacking too. A lot of good stuff. 3 Batteryman Double A's. This guy is your main Batteryman. He is from the original OTK that people used to run. When 3 of them are out in the field, they each become 3,000. So with Short Circuit, that's 9,000. Good card. I've gotten this OTK out a lot at locals, and it's worked out for me. 3 Batteryman Chargers. This guy's another search card for you. He's a 1-sack though. That's what keeps this people kind of away from him, but I like him a lot. When he's normal summoned, you can actually special summon any Batteryman monster from your deck to or hand to the field. That means I usually grab Fuel Cell from him because it didn't have like a star level requirement. I like abusing the rules, by the way. And he also gains 300 attack and defense for every Batteryman on the field, so he becomes a little beater himself for OTKs. Here's the next guy. 2 Batteryman Industrial Strength. He's a good card for late game. 2600 attack. You can remove 2 Batteryman from your graveyard from play to special summon him. That's the only way you can summon him. Also, you can remove a Thunder type monster from your graveyard to destroy a back row and a monster on your opponent's side of the field. Great card. Saved me a lot in tournaments. 3 Batteryman Fuel Cells. This guy is like an X-Saber Full Roll. If you have 2 or more Batteryman on the field, you can special summon him from your hand, just like that. You can actually sacrifice a Batteryman monster on the field other than him to bounce a card on your opponent's side of the field. These guys have a lot of clearing power, which I really like. It saves me a lot. You don't have to worry about back row or anything like that. I did some tech choices since there's a lot of new Thunder type cards that came out recently, and I combined them with these guys, the Watts. I have 1 Watt Pheasant in here. He's a solid 1,000, I guess. He can attack directly. When he does, you can remove 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field from play until the end phase, so it helps you set up more OTKs. That's what I like about him. Another couple Watts I chose were these 2 guys. 2 Watt Giraffes. When he attacks directly, your opponent can't activate spell traps for the rest of the turn, so you don't have to worry about back row with the rest of your guys for the OTK. Moving on to spells now. Here's the main clear card for these guys. 3 Short Circuits. You have to have 3 or more Batterymen on the field, and then you pretty much destroy everything on your opponent's side of the field. Clears your field, sets you up ready for the OTK. The only thing you have to worry about with the OTK with this is Battle Fader and Gores. That was my biggest issue when I'm at the tournament. Right when everyone knew that I was running that, they would side those in, which kind of made me mad, but it didn't matter. 1 Battery Charger. It's a monster born for Batteryman. You pay 500, you can special summon a Batteryman from your graveyard. Good card. I'm only running 1 right now because now that since Monster Reborn is back, so I used to run 2, but I don't think there's no need for 3. 3 Infernal Reckless Summons. I put 3 in here so I can draw it constantly. It's a great card to set up the OTK with the double A It's awesome. I really like it. It helps me get those double A's out, and with Short Circuit, yeah, clear your whole field right away. Great card. Then we're moving on to the staple spells like Giant Trunade, one Monster Reborn, one Lightning Vortex, one Dark Hole, one Book of Moon, and two MSTs. That's pretty much it for the spells. We're going to move on to traps now. Three of these guys. This is Judgment of Thunder. It's a great trap card. Helps clear your opponent's field. Whenever a Thunder type monster is summoned, that means normal, special, whatever, you can destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field. That's amazing. It also just says Thunder type, so that doesn't just mean Batteryman. You can also use Watts with this effect. So I really like this. I really like this card. I recommend running three of them. One Black Horn of Heaven. I like it. I like it a lot. There's no cost for it. The only problem with it is it's only special summoning, but there's a lot of special summoning nowadays, so I'm gonna keep it for now. One Solemn Judgment, for obvious reasons, it's a good card, and one Torrential Tribute. All right, that was my Batteryman deck. If you have any, comments, questions, suggestions, I'd like to hear them. So please rate, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you guys next time.